3, 2, 1. We're recording! Yay! Happy Thursday evening, guys. Oh, how cute. Wonder Woman teddy bear. Build-A-Bear. Oh, my boys are obsessed with those things. Ugh. All right, so tonight we wanted to talk about June success. And, well, I also wanted to congratulate those that are hitting Success Club. They're not on the call right now, but if they watch the recording, I just wanted them to give them a shout out. Cynthia Flores is a brand new, spanking, shiny new diamond coach, and she's with Success Club 10. Cynthia Madrid is her coach, and has Success Club 10. And Cynthia's coach, and I hope I say this right, Leonora Garcia Gonzalez has 6 points. So that's like 3 down. Isn't that kind of cool? It goes Cynthia, and then Leona. Oh my gosh, I'm going to butcher her name. Jennifer has Success Club 8, and her husband has 2, so I know she earned all 10 of them herself. And then I have a couple new coaches, Katie and Catherine, that are on the board with Success Club 2, and Tiffany Cortez with 2 as well. So I just wanted to give you guys a shout out, and I know we do that on our team page, but it's just we do appreciate that you guys signed up to help people, and it shows that you're helping people, and the company recognizes it, and we recognize it, and we know you guys are working hard. So, yeah. Next, we're going to go straight into this because we have a guest speaker this evening, and I want to give her plenty of time to share all her awesome tips and feedback. So I love hearing from other coaches, and that way you guys can hear from other people than just me and Amanda, and realize what's possible, even if you're not a diamond coach yet, or if you're a new coach or whatever. So let me screen share this real quick, and I want to make sure that you guys are getting the email, and it's a Coach 411 email, and so we're not going to go into detail of every single piece of it because we just want to make sure that you guys knew about it. Why is this so little? Oh, it's because I'm on screen share. I can't change it now. All right. So if I back out, I can back out if you think it's too small. You good? Okay. So at the top, it's it's the video that started playing earlier, but this is like the coach breaking news. And usually we get it like the day or two before the end of the month, and we have this already. So that was kind of cool that we have access to it and show you guys. But we wanted to make sure you guys knew that all of this is here because it's going to be so helpful for you. If me and Amanda are doing something and you're like, I really don't feel like doing that, I just want you to realize that Beachbody already kind of has their marketing plan all set out, and you guys can follow their marketing plan as well. And so if you guys stay in the loop, stay plugged in to what's going on and up to date with all the coach breaking news, that'll really help you guys build your confidence. So I think Amanda's going to go first. Is that correct? All right. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, I'm unmuted. I'm sorry.
You're okay.
I'm sorry. Does anybody else care when their kids' feet get bigger?
Oh, well, no. I seriously just bought the boys almost a whole size and a half bigger for play shoes yesterday.
Came in with new pink tennis shoes and new Toms. And that's what happens when Grandma takes her for the day.
Spoil them rotten.
Yeah. Okay, so I am going to start with this coach monthly stuff that is relevant. And I think you may have said this, please forgive me if I miss it, but I think we want it to be super intentional with sharing what we're sharing, because 2 weeks ago we talked with you guys about inviting and the different ways of doing that and all of that sort of thing. And what are you inviting to? And if you feel overwhelmed because of the great wide world of coaching and what's out there and what other people are doing, simplifying it, using what's available to you is going to help you find clarity in how you want to do it. So we need to know what those tools are. Did you say this? A little bit? Okay. So we need to, I'm sorry for my scatter tonight. We need to know what those tools are so that you start there and then you bounce off of it. That's how you grow yourself. Is you start with what's provided, we start where we are with what we have. So I am actually going, okay, how do I minimize the screen? Exit full screen. There we go, because I want to look at my little note. Okay, we are going to start with new challenge packs that are launching this month. So Janice, if you want to scroll there, yeah, I'm starting kind of backwards just because this is going to set us up for where we're headed. So the cool thing about what they have done with challenge packs, I quite seriously, personally, am like astounded. And it just continues to reaffirm the faith that I have in the credibility of our company, that they are making it easier and cheaper to get the tools that we need. And I know people say like, oh my gosh, $160, $200, that's so expensive. Yeah, at once it feels like a big payment, but when you look at what you get for that and what it's for, it's like, wait a minute, what? When they joke about Netflix for fitness, they really like it. I think it's cheaper than Netflix. I got Netflix last year for Jake, and I'm pretty sure it's cheaper. So they are realizing that the All Access Beachbody On Demand subscription is not only the way to go, it's the only fair way to provide Beachbody On Demand, because why are people paying more and not getting as much, right? Well, yeah, it's about capitalizing on the deal and getting it in time and stuff like that, but they realize that people really need this, so they're moving on it, which is awesome. The annual All Access Beachbody On Demand Performance Pack is now a challenge pack, and that just means that now you can get that All Access BOD membership with the performance supplements, Energize and Recover, along with the Portion Fix, and it's priced the same. So that's $160. And I don't know what they're going to do after, August, whatever the date is that they said they're taking that sale off. But for now, it's $160, and you can do either Performance or Shakeology. The other thing that they've done, and you guys are going to want to know this, is that Shakeology and Portion Fix Challenge Pack is now available exclusively for Beachbody On Demand members. So what that means is if you're a BOD member only, and I have those people who saw the value in BOD and they were like, oh, I want the 30-day free trial. Oh, $99 for the year. Let's do that. But they didn't buy into a challenge group, and they didn't get a challenge pack, and they didn't get Shakeology. They just was like BOD, right? Well, now those people can kind of like, if they're calling it the completion pack, but they can kind of almost like upgrade to get the missing components of that challenge pack. And it's only $130. So they save that one-time $30 payment for BOD because they already have it. So yes, in the grand scheme of things, they still spend money, but that's their loss. And this is an awesome way to catch them up. So FYI, those are things for you to know about, because I know I miss details like this all the time. And I would sit there be going, it's $160 for BOD All Access. And I wouldn't even say, oh, by the way, if you'd rather have this or that. So me teaching you guys this has been super helpful, because I am, oh, we lost Ashton. Because now I'm like, oh, I got to cue myself to remember that, right? And I think I'm going to toss it back to Janice for a second.
Yeah, and I'm going to fix my screen because it's really driving me nuts. I thought I could expand it. I thought I could change the size of that, and I can't while I'm in there. Okay. All right. Now I can do it. All right. And so we just wanted to pull that up and screen share that with you, make sure you guys understood what that looked like as well. So, and how you can like click into each individual thing. That still didn't work. Oh, well. Oh,
you want me to do it?
Nope, we're good. We're good. I was just trying to see both us and this, and I thought I got it big enough, but it's bigger. All right. So at the top, we're going back to the top here, announcing. No, that's you. You're announcing Sean Waycomb. Get a sneak peek. What? I already forgot. Get a sneak peek of the Shift Shop on June 19th. The great thing about this, we were talking about inviting last week, and piggybacking off of that is things like this that Beachbody puts out is such a great way to invite people to try that out. This is an invite to a free trial. I think the new trial will be only 14 days now. So this is a great way to say, hey, it's coming up on the 19th. You can promote now. I mean, you can say a new program's coming out. You can be like, oh my gosh, I can't wait. I can't wait to share it with you or whatever. And, breadcrumb that and start the buzz now. And then make sure you do that workout on the 19th. Make sure you record it, record yourself, or I like to do Snap. I'm not huge on Snapchat, but Snapchat's really great for that. Little record, face in a screen, push play on the screen, and on Beachbody On Demand, kind of show them how you navigate get into the Shift Shop sneak peek. All right, so make sure you're letting people know. That's a great way to get them to be your client, because people are signing up like crazy for Beachbody On Demand. I'm getting, because I hit Success Club 5 and 10, and I'm an Emerald or higher, I'm getting tons of free leads in their Beachbody On Demand customers, guys. So, and then on top of that, Beachbody's been sending me a list of people that are on Beachbody On Demand but are not taking advantage of Shakeology. I don't know if you've got that email, and they've already done all the work and separated them all out. So, you know, Beachbody, this little sneak peek could be a great tool to invite to. All right, you're next.
Okay, and I just went and looked while you were talking. It is only on the 19th, so it's that 1 day sneak peek.
Right.
But that plays perfectly into what I'm about to tell you guys about, which is the Sean Week, which is hilarious and cute and funny and really well fitting and timed, because people love Shaun T, but he has such a diverse array of workouts. I mean, everything from like hip hop ads and size to crazy insanity max 30 stuff. So this 7 days, if you see the video floating around that Carl has put out with him on Facebook, I know I've shared it. Tons of people have shared it. So they kind of do a little run through, and there's a little bit of everything, but it's like insanity on crack with diversity. So it's 7 days long. So one Shaun T workout a day for 7 weeks. And I know I've started to sprinkle it in my current challenge group, in my group coaching group, and we're definitely going to be doing it. So what it is on, I want to make sure I get it right. So let me check to make sure. Okay. So that's going to release in BOD on June 12th. Okay. So to kind of build the intention for using that, instead of just, oh, it's June 12th, let me see what Shaun T has to offer, right? Let's get a collective community together, and if it fits, let's do the 3 day refresh starting June 9th, 10th, and 11th. And then on the 12th, the day you can start eating again, you start the Shaun Week with your group. And how this is going to benefit you is current existing customers, make sure they have BOD All Access. And if they don't, it's that easy upgrade. If they do, and they want a 3 day refresh, have them upgrade to Coach so they can get a discount on the 3 day refresh. And even further, if they only have BOD All Access and they don't want to be whatever, they're declining whatever, there's that challenge completion or the completion pack, whatever it was called, where they can upgrade to get Shakeology and the Portion Fix containers for $130 and go in that way. So then they can be a part of your challenge group, blah, blah, blah. The other thing, which is really cool, is, and I'm not looking at a calendar, I'm going off of what I've listened to so far, but so you might want to check me for clarity on this, but from the time they do Shaun Week to the time that actual Shift Shop is released, it's about 3 weeks. It's the perfect time to have these people who now have BOD to do something like the 21 Day Fix or 21 Day Fix Extreme or 21 days of a BOD calendar. It's kind of the perfect way for you to coach them intentionally into that new program release, at which time, if they weren't ready before for a full-on challenge pack or something like that, then maybe they are now, because they see the value. They're getting the value from you as a coach, but they're also seeing that they might want to use this more often than just a couple of times. So I just throw this in there personally. Like I said, we're going to do it in my group coaching group as a special focus for everybody to get on board with the same fitness program, to kind of challenge each other and do that. So it's a great way to rebuild that momentum and motivation in both your current challengers, your current customers, maybe even those who have fallen off the wagon a little bit, and bringing in new clients and customers. So tossing it back to Janice.
All right. And I don't know if you had seen this or not. I just remembered that on June 1st, another thing that's changing with the challenge packs or the Beachbody On Demand is that everyone's going to actually have access to everything. So they won't, after June 1st, they won't have to upgrade anymore. So even if they're paying the quarterly every 3 months, they're rolling it out. So give it some time.
You're so right.
Okay. All right. I thought maybe you had mentioned upgrade them, but they won't need to anymore. So every 3 months they can pay, or the whole year they can pay, and they're going to actually have access to everything now. They won't need to upgrade to All Access. Everyone is going to be upgraded to All Access. So letting your customers know that if they were on the quarterly, to be expecting some new programs to be unlocked for free. Stop unlocking them, right?
Right. I'm going to throw this at you too. This is just the positive benefits that you want to be able to point out to people, because what's the first thing they do when you say, hey, guess what? They go, no, I'm not ready for that. Or I don't need it. Right. Mm-hmm. No, not only are you getting $20 of your money back, because instead of paying $40 3 times a year, you're going to be paying $99 flat and it's going there. So you were already paying too much. They've stopped that. Now you're getting free programming along with that. So you're getting like money back and free stuff. And, oh, wait, completion pack. Now you can afford to get Shakeology because it's only $130 for all of this extra stuff. So it's just a fun way to say, like, everything we have to offer makes sense.
Right. Yep. So true. And it just keeps getting better and better. Better and better and better, as Christine Kane says. Sorry, Pink Impact still ringing in my ears. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. And you guys, that is in the FAQ 3530 if you guys want specific details on that. Just want to make sure that we make sure you understood that difference and change. And that's kind of like a challenge pack change, I guess, in a way, because now they'll have all access to that, no matter which one. There's only going to be one. All right. We're going to go through the rest of these really, really quickly because you guys have access to them. I just wanted to make sure you knew about them. And so you can go check them out. That is improved video sharing coming to the Challenge Tracker app. I'm just going to go through them real quick. Was there any other ones that we were going to go into detail? I think one more I was going to talk about.
Yeah, you were going to talk about the diamond thing. And I would like to point out, keep scrolling.
Okay.
I think it comes up sooner than later.
All right. This one is training. Watch the first 30 new coach welcome videos. So if you guys are struggling with new coaches and what to do with your new coaches, make sure you guys check out the new coach information in your back office. They've revamped all of that. So now it has an actual 30-minute coach welcome video and just talking about the importance of getting that video in front of them. If you don't have one of your own, or you're not using Amanda or I's new coach welcome training and inviting using scripts, is that something you want to talk about?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just wanted to point this out because I know Janice recently shared with us 2 weeks ago her Google Doc that she got from somewhere else, and she's manipulated and kind of configured the wording to match her style and her voice. That's a great resource. But Beachbody has now updated their training on scripts. And I actually just glanced at this earlier just to make sure it was something that I wanted, because I do everything according to culture and practice, but I wanted to make sure. And yeah, it's good. It's definitely inspiring. And what I mean by that is not it makes you feel good, but that it's like, oh yeah, I could totally say this. I would just tweak this, that, and the other thing. So it's if you feel lost, and I had this conversation today, so that's why I think it's important to point out, like, this is a resource and it's there for you. And all it takes is a quick highlight, copy, paste, tweak to make sure you're right, your names are right, and that you're speaking from your heart, and hit send. That is way less emotional energy than, oh my gosh, I've only invited one person this week. I don't know what to say to this person. They think I'm stupid. They didn't like my post. It's just put it out there. And once they respond back to you, that's where the personal conversation comes from. So I wanted to point out that this was in here because it could easily get lost in the shuffle. And that's all I'm going to say. So you can keep
it. All right. No, it's good because you guys, I didn't even know some of this stuff was here until we intentionally said, let's do our team call on this topic, and so we didn't even really understand. We do know that Team Beachbody is expanding into the UK market, but if you are not actively, this is the biggest tip I got from other top coaches, if you're not actively recruiting, I would not just go straight for the UK market. Just, really start now building your team, building your tribe, and getting back into it if you're not. And if you're already actively really building a business, you can start promoting that it's opening to the UK because you're going to have that confidence to talk to them. And another good thing is they speak English. So, opening, I thought that was smart to tell us that, because some countries, they speak another language. And me personally, if they open up in Mexico, I'm really not going to be like capitalizing on that.
They speak Jude Law, which is all good.
Yeah, we want to hear them speak. Okay, there it was. Changes to Beachbody On Demand memberships start June 1st. There it was. Shop the summer sale kicking off June 5th twice a year around Black Friday and around summertime. Everything goes on sale. If you guys want to get some wear and share or gifts for your challenge groups, gifts for new coaches or rank advancements, this is a great time to go in there and get stuff that's on sale, clothing and all of that. June Success Club Reward is, again, they're going to do a personal development webinar with John C. Maxwell, which is one of the top dogs when it comes to personal development and leadership and all of those things. So if you hit Success Club 5 already or are about to hit Success Club 5 in May, you'll have part 1, and then they're going to bring him back for part 2 in June. Qualify for Success Club in June and receive a celebrity trainer photo. I know a couple of you guys that'll be watching this later are going to Summit, so make sure you guys understand that that is the top 800 Success Club earners in June would get a celebrity super trainer photo shoot. And I earned that with Shalene Johnson last year, and the year before that, I think Amanda, she earned one.
I did Tony Horton.
Tony Horton, okay. I think we got 3. It was like Shalene, Jericho, and Tony at the end. So yeah. I need to find those pictures actually. Hey, let's see. Last chance to register online for Coach Summit. There's information about that. People are still selling their tickets. People still are looking for people to come stay in their room. So don't count yourself out if it's something that you've been waiting to the last minute to see if it's a possibility for you or not. Up-and-comer promotions for Diamond coaches. Okay, this is one I wanted to go into. If becoming a coach is already a goal of yours and you are motivated by free trips. If you're not motivated by free trips, don't worry about it. But I'm the type of person that I work well under pressure. If I have a goal there, I like having it there, but it's not the end all. If I don't reach it, it's not going to crush me. So know what kind of things motivate you. And they are giving away 3 trips every month for the rest of the year to Success Club trip in Riviera Maya, Mexico. So that's next year's Success Club. So maybe you're not hitting Success Club every single month, but if you rank advance to Diamond, you have another chance to earn that trip because I think they're all sold out. Right? So they're giving you an opportunity to show that you're a leader and that you can earn your way there. So, but they're awarding those. So just because you hit Diamond doesn't mean you'll get it. It's probably like a lottery or a drawing or something like that every month. Okay. And then there's at the bottom of this, you'll see the save the dates. And I like to just jot all of those down on a big calendar. So do what you want with that. Set an alarm in your phone on any of those things that speak to you and that you're going to be doing in your business. And that's really what we wanted to make sure you guys knew, that you get this email in your this email sent to you. It's called June Coach News, and you can, if you rather listen, I think he gives you a little bit of a visual here with this board. That's it. It's a video.
Yeah, he runs through his little like how I would do it type thing, which is helpful. Yeah. And then you totally just in your back office, right there to the right where all the little breaking news announcements are, there's a blue words, Coach Monthly. Just click there and it takes you right to the most current one.
Okay, cool. All right. You want to welcome our guest speaker?
Yes. I asked Rachel to chat with us a little bit tonight. Rachel and I had just a touch point today, and I was really I was impressed by some of the clarifications and realizations that she's come to during her time as a coach so far. She's a fairly new coach, and I thought that would be refreshing and valuable for other people to hear as well. So Rachel, you're going to share on the things that you're going to share, and I'm excited to have you talk, and I'm just going to hand it over to you. You got unmute yourself, buddy. Janice, can you do it? I can't do it.
Okay, can you hear me now? Yes. Okay, awesome. Well, thanks for having me. I'm stoked to be talking to all y'all. I'm actually going to be wrapping up my Spring into Summer of Confidence challenge group this week, which was a 21-day free challenge group, no obligations. This was kind of like all of my objections rolled into one group. Basically, people that I had talked to before that worried about the cost involved with getting a challenge pack. They were worried it was going to be like too complicated. They wouldn't have time. But pretty much everybody in this group was somebody that had reached out to me or showed interest in what I was doing. And there's a couple of people in there that were discount coaches that are, just continuing on their journey. And then there are quite a few people in there who are just kind of nosy. They just want to see what I'm doing and what's going on. And I guess that I'm legit. So I'm like, come on, see what I'm doing. I have, I got nothing to hide. So it's been really interesting. I've really taken a lot out of it. So what have I gotten out of it? I made a little list of things that I wanted to say. It's so easy. It's so easy. It really built my confidence doing this. And I would encourage anybody that's putting off running their own challenge group just to jump into it, because it's not anything as difficult as you would think it is. And I'm really coming to a point where I understand the whole process better, and I'm really trying to roll into working smarter, not harder. So it's been a really cool process to come through. And the biggest thing is I'm kind of learning who I want to work with. I was talking to Amanda about this earlier, what kind of person that I want to help. And it comes back to almost kind of a selfish thing. I want to help people like me. I want to help people who have hit a wall with everything that's going on with their health and how they feel about themselves. And I want to give them the tools that they need to break that wall down and move forward. I don't want to work with people who aren't committed to this being like a real thing in their lives, And so I guess the next part of kind of what's rolling around in my head with how I'm going to be approaching things is to really define who I want to help, and then to start gearing how I'm advertising and marketing and running things for those people. And then the other big takeaway, and I was kind of chatting about this with Amanda too, is it's been such a learning experience. The people that aren't interested in this right now, I get it, and I'm not taking the no's personally anymore. I see where they're at with the flip-flopping and the indecision, and they just can't commit, and that's fine. Maybe they'll commit later, but yeah. So that's a couple of things that I have kind of come to with all of this. So.
That's all awesome, and you said exactly what I want other people to hear. Why do you think? I would love for you. We have 8 minutes left, but I would love to hear you just go in a little bit further with why is it so easy? Like what fears were kind of like squashed when you started running your own group?
Okay, so why was it so easy? Well, part of it was I had some stuff prepared. I have been really involved in the challenge groups that I've been in with you. So I see the consistency there, and I see kind of the outline there. And then, like I said, I had some stuff prepared from when we ran the group together. And then it's just, I don't know, I guess if you really are coming from a place of authenticity and passion with this stuff, it doesn't take a lot to make up a post on the fly, or to answer somebody's question, to make up a whole post that it's relevant for everybody, even if it was really kind of talking about somebody's question. And it's kind of like anything else, the more practice that you get, the better you get at it. Push yourself out there. My group was free. And another reason that I did this was just because, if I mess up too bad, it's free. They can walk away with what they want from it, and I kind of also did it as a way just to gift some information, because there really are some people that don't have the money for it, that don't have the support, but they want that, And then I have a couple of people in there that they can't sign up with me regardless, because one girl lives in Costa Rica. I've got another girl that lives in India. But I just wanted to give them a gift and some of the stuff that I've learned, some things that they can carry into their routine. And so, yeah, does that kind of
answer? That's awesome. And I'm going to summarize for you. You said 3 really important things. and I just wrote them down. Let me look at them because I don't want to forget them. The first thing, so it takes preparation, but preparation wasn't hard for you. You just used what you had already, which is kind of what we've set you guys up for tonight. That you were just bringing what was in your heart. It was honesty. It was genuine. You actually want to help people get healthy and go through what some of the process if that's what we're all after, then you got that already. And then the third thing was, that you just keep going back, no matter what the responses are, no matter what's happening, you just keep going back with those two things in mind. So that consistency is what starts to pay off for you. And then the last thing that you said, this is so good because my business coach says it in a way that just is so simple and clean and honest. She says, when you feel like you're not getting enough, whether that's response, whether that's money, whether that's validation, you need to give more. And that's exactly what you just said. I just wanted to give these people a gift because in all reality, some people really can't afford it. So why not just give them what I've got? I have nothing to lose, but I have everything to gain, because what is this giving you? It's giving you authority in this niche. It's giving you credibility that you actually not only know what you're talking about, but that you're living what you're talking about. So you now have the authority, and you've now become an expert to these people, whether you see yourself that way or not. And so you're doing these things that are setting you up for success. And they're things that you have available to you without much more than simple belief in yourself and trust in the process. So that is what I wanted to highlight from what you said. Awesomely said. Janice, did you have any questions to tweak out from her before we end up?
I thought it was great. I do have a suggestion, and you can take it or leave it. But based on my own experience, free groups are hard, like going forward, because I know that was your big rah, like I'm not putting that down at all. I think it's great. But you can also do like shorter 7 days or 14 days. So that way you're still giving that gift every month, but it won't take so much out of you, because before long you're going to be running real challenge groups with paid people. And then there'll be that difference of what you provide, where you're splitting your time and what you provide for your free groups versus your big groups. And Amanda might have probably already told you that, but I just figured other people listening might go, oh, I need to be running a 21-day free group. And that's a lot. I used to do it too. And it's a lot because you really don't get anything out of it. You're just giving, and so that makes it hard sometimes. And sometimes you could do like 21 days every quarter. And so that's something that I'm planning on doing with my 21-day detox. Amanda had recommended if I make it exclusive, then it's like only once a quarter, more people will actually join the one you're doing, the free one that you're doing. You could even do something like that. But a lot of people, they say that's the bread and butter is free groups for coaching, So I think that's awesome that you were able to share all that with us. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So I feel like we all have tools and resources and motivation and inspiration to plug in for June. Yeah. Real quick, do you think maybe a good idea to tell everybody what we're doing for June so that if they need somewhere to plug into? I will have, I'm kicking off a little bit of a new enrollment for my group coaching, but June is going to be focused on kind of challenging yourself for the summer, setting your summer up for success. You're doing Sean Week, kind of stepping out of your comfort zone. Many of my challengers stick to the same fitness programs within BOD. So this is going to be a 7-day wake-up call with regards to fitness. So as always, my team or otherwise is welcome to jump in on that as long as you follow all the rules. And as long as you use what you learn to do your own thing as you move forward.
Yeah, absolutely. And my groups are coming up. It's going to start with a 7-day sugar detox. I'm going to continue to do that each month, just a very basic 7-day. And so all of our current challengers can do that 7-day sugar detox together, or you can promote it to invite new people into the group. And then after that, we're going to work on meal planning and meal timing. We've already done intermittent fasting. I'm calling it something different and refreshing our minds on all of that. And then I was thinking if we wanted to, we could do more of like an ab challenge because it's the summertime and people are always like, I need my abs. So you could promote it as that if you would like to join that group. That's what we'll be doing in our challenge group.
Cool. Well, thank you everyone for showing up. And
yeah. Sorry.
We're done. Awesome. Y'all have a great night. Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you. Thank you, Ashton. It was wonderful seeing you, babe. Bye, Rachel.